Hello everyone, Travis here, and welcome back to another Tropical Park Challenge episode here on SimFox. In today's episode, I will be continuing basically where I left off last time, but if you noticed there in the beginning, I was showing off what Theme Park Maniac did in his most recent episode, which is linked in the description below. Also, his channel is linked in the description below. Also, the playlist to this entire series is linked in the description below, so make sure you all check out the links in the description below. But yeah, let's talk about what's on the screen. Right now, I am working on this like hot air balloon kind of ride, obviously a custom ride. I picked this ride because of all of the flat rides that would be outside of a building. I think this is the one that kind of fits the theme the best. It didn't make sense for me to have like a tilt-a-whirl or a gravitron or something. I wanted something kind of more open and airy, and something that I could put a nice fence around and give a nice sort of facade to. But yeah, and then from here I will go back to working on the big building that we were working on last time. That building is probably going to take me 3 episodes, maybe even 4 with finishing touches, because building on that scale can be really tedious, and so I can only handle so much of it at a time, which is partially why I started with this flat ride to begin with, so that I could kind of mentally prepare myself for that. But I'm actually going to do that thing that you all love so much, where I cut the commentary early and play music for the rest of the video. I wouldn't normally do that, and I haven't been doing that as much recently, but I'm actually literally a couple of hours away from leaving for Vegas right now, and I wanted to make sure I got this video out before I left, because I won't have any ability to upload stuff to YouTube while I'm gone for the next couple of weeks or so. I know this video is a little bit on the long side, as most of them in this series have been so far, but I want to make sure that I get as much of the process time-lapse for you all, so that you can see, you know, the process of it going from an empty space to a fully operational, thriving theme park. Right now you'll see me doing some work on the terrain. I wanted to include like an upper body of water with a waterfall and some water effects. This will probably change a few more times before this is over. I'm wanting the terrain to look really natural, and the reason why I keep messing around with it is because it just doesn't look beachy enough to me yet. And so you'll see as this progresses that it'll get more and more beachy. You know, the vegetation and the water and all of that stuff is going to hopefully come together really nicely in the end. Theme Park Maniac and I are both pretty satisfied with how this is turning out. He's done a lot of good work on the smaller buildings around the park, and I think our styles really blend together really well. We have until May 31st to finish this. We are working kind of fast, especially compared to some of the other duos that are working on this challenge as well. But you know, time flies when you're having fun. So you know, while we have probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 more episodes of this, don't expect anything from me in regards to this project for a couple of weeks. And then just one last final thing before I do my normal closing remarks. I got a comment recently asking how to get rid of some of the edge of the map to make it not be a square anymore. You can make it basically any shape you want. And how you do that is by lowering whatever tiles around the edges that you don't want visible, and lowering them down. And then you're going to cover them up with these recolorable tiles, which is a scenery piece, and that's how you do it. And that if you paint the tiles black, it actually blends in exactly with the outside boundary of the map, and so it appears that the map is a different shape, but really some of the edges are just hidden by those scenery tiles. But anyway, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are on the project so far, how you're feeling about this contest, whether or not you want to get more information on how to join. Of course, that is you know, through the Discord server, which is linked in the description below. And yeah, so with that said, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, etc., wherever you are in the world, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Sleeping quietly, once upon a century. Wistful oceans calm and red, ardent caresses laid to rest. For my dreams I hold my life, for wishes I behold my nights. The truth at the end of time, losing faith makes us die. I wish for going to last for a lifetime. The darkness around me, shores of a solar sea. Oh, how I wish to go down with the sun, sleeping, weeping with you. Sorrow has a human heart, from my God it will depart. A tale before 1,000 moons, never finding where to go. 222 days of light will be desired by a night, a moment for the poet's